Hey everybody! Today we're going to be doing a hair tutorial for competition. It's pretty quick, pretty easy. You just got to make sure everything is secure and snapped. So I have a few things here and I'll let you know what they are so that you can get the same thing or something related to. I have the drawstring ponytail, which is obviously what everybody needs. There's a drawstring, there's a pull, and there's two hair clips in here to clip to the hair. I have the Got To Be Glued gel and the Got To Be Glued hairspray. You don't necessarily have to use this hairspray or gel, but for me personally, this is the best. This is a stay all day, hold, glue it down very much. I also have a little bit of water here just because her hair is dry. Her hair is dirty. I feel that when you do these type of ponytails, they work best on dirty hair because the structure stays more firm than on a loose hair. But whatever works for you is fine. And I have a brush. So we're going to start first by taking her hair out. Her hair has already been in a bun, so it'll be a little bit easier for me. So yeah, very much hair. Boom. We're going to take some of the water that we have, and we're just going to wet her edges of her hair. Just so that there's, when you put gel on a dry head, it doesn't really work much. It gets sticky and icky and nasty. When you have some moisture in the hair, it works a little better, I feel. All right, a little bit more water. Bam. And if they're sleeping in the morning and they give you a hard time, whack. Pull the hair. No, I'm just kidding. She know I do that though. All right. See, that's why she laughing. So I'm gonna take the Got To Be Glue gel. This is literally like, it literally says feels like gel, holds like glue, and it does just that. This will hold all day. I'm using a generous amount. If I need to go in with more, I will. The key to this step is not being light-handed with the gel. You want to make sure you coat all the edges because what you want to avoid is dry hair. You don't want the hair to be dry where it's supposed to be gelled and structured, because then the bun won't be as strong of a hold as if the whole hair were coated. Like you see, I'm going in again with another layer of gel. Don't be shy. Put some more. Don't be shy. Put some more. Like, even though I feel like this is enough, I'm going to go in with a little bit more. And as you can see, I'm taking the gel and I'm just coating the little ends of her hair. That way when we do the bun, this has a nice hold to it too. You can't ignore this part because this is the most important part. This is the bun that the wig holds on. If there ain't no structure, girl, wig gonna come off. We've seen it. Taking a little bit more water, just a little. For up here as well. Did I wet you? I'm sorry. And I'm taking the last little bit of gel that I'm gonna use because we don't really need that much more. Because I already used a lot. But it's competition hair. If you're not using a lot of gel, you're not using a lot of hairspray, then you're doing it wrong. No shade. All right. So now we're just gonna start brushing. You really want your ponytail to be right there, like about 3 or 4 inches off the forehead. You don't want it to be too close because then the ponytail is gonna hang like this, and you don't want it to be too back because then you're not gonna be able to see the bow. If you measure 1, 2, 3 inches right there, that's the perfect place because the placement, because the bow will just sit right on the ponytail. Period. Nobody likes a bow falling back or a pineapple ponytail. Love you. So we're just brushing the edges out. You want everything to be slick. Now because you have the gel in and you have the water in, there's no knots. It's not going to hurt. There shouldn't be no complaining. Like I said, boop them in the head. We don't have time in the morning to be stressing. Hair should be easy. The wigs make it easier than having to tease a whole ponytail and straighten the hair. This makes everything easier. It makes everybody's lives easier. At least in my eyes. Now I have 3 different ponytails here. I'm using all of them. Oh, the brush. I'm going to get the brush one more time and make sure all my edges look the way that I want them to. In the placement where I want the ponytail to be. So for me, that's perfect. I'm grabbing a little bit of water because this gel dries fast. So it's already a little bit sticky. That's why you have to use the water in the beginning. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror at her. Grabbing the water, just moistening everything so that I could tie this ponytail without my hand sticking to her head. Again, I'm going to measure the 4 inches, 3 inches. That's fine. 3 to 4 inches is fine. Tying. This is literally the most important part. The ponytail needs to be super tight. I can't even get it around anymore. All right, 2 is fine because it won't fit around. She has thick hair. So I'm just gonna grab another ponytail and re-secure that. I'm using thick ponytails just because she has thick hair. This I find works better for her. Like I said, whatever works best for you works best for you. Now that the ponytail's down, we're gonna spray that so that it locks with the glue. I mean, the gel, but it's pretty much a glue. She hates hairspray. So, as you can see, everything's sprayed. It's slick. While it's sprayed, you can go in and just snatch those edges if you like. Just make sure that everything's pretty and snatched. Yes. We love a snatched cheer pony. Now because the top dried already, I'm gonna get a little bit of water. There's still gel in it so I can feel the product, so it's fine. I don't need to add any more gel. I'm gonna start twisting this. Now there's no really any way that I can explain ulterior to this because this is what works. If you're just gonna put a bun and plop a wig on, it's gonna fall off. This has to be a very ballerina bun because that gives the best structure for the wig to hold on to. And I'm gonna take a big scrunchie like this. You can use whatever scrunchie works. I just like this because it goes around more times. I'm gonna take it. Now also, be in mind what color scrunchies you're using. I like to use black, obviously, because her hair is dark. I don't want to use a green scrunchie and God forbid you see the scrunchie and it's a green scrunchie. Because under the net, sometimes you can see the hair, depending. So So I'm going to take another coat of hairspray. I'm going to spray that bun. I'm going to make sure and check it that it feels sturdy. And I'm going to spray it around one more time. This avoids flyaways.